The glitzy finale of The Golden Bachelorette's second season unfolded like a meticulously scripted fairy tale, complete with tearful proposals and champagne toasts under studio lights. But for Theresa Nist, the 72-year-old financial consultant whose whirlwind romance with Gerry Turner captivated millions on The Golden Bachelor, the evening carried an undercurrent of quiet avoidance, a deliberate dance to evade the man who'd proposed to her on national television just months earlier. In a revealing chat with podcast hosts Ben Higgins and Ashley Iaconetti, Nist detailed the awkward prelude to the live event. It was uncomfortable when we were all milling around before we went into the audience. Because once we were in the audience, I was seated far enough away from him, and there was one time when it almost seemed as though he was headed straight toward me. This near miss encapsulates the bittersweet denouement of a union that imploded faster than it ignited. Married in a January 2024 televised ceremony after a mere 100 days of courtship, Nist and Turner, the 71-year-old retired restaurateur, announced their split in April, citing irreconcilable differences amplified by family distances. Their annulment, finalized swiftly, returned them to single status, but the emotional residue lingers. Nist's sidestep wasn't malice, it was self-preservation. I don't know if he was, but at least he was headed toward my group of people and I just walked the other way. I didn't need to have an awkward encounter, she admitted, her pragmatism a shield against potential small talk laced with unresolved hurt. Despite the rupture, Nist's goodwill endures, a testament to her grounded grace. I want him to have a wonderful life and live his life and be happy, but I don't have to be a part of it, she affirmed, delineating boundaries with the clarity of someone who's weathered widowhood, her first husband passed in 2016, and late-blooming love. This ethos contrasts sharply with Turner's public airing of grievances in his memoir, The Golden Years, where he confesses pre-wedding qualms. Mere days before vowing forever, he confided to runner-up Faith Martin that he felt trapped, his affections torn between Nist's safe and familiar allure and Leslie Fhima's exciting but risky spark. When my logical side took over, Theresa was my top choice, he wrote. But when my heart clamored for a voice, Leslie became a true contender. Such revelations sting, transforming Nist from blushing bride to unwitting pawn in Turner's internal tug-of-war. On the Dear Shandy podcast earlier this month, she didn't mince words. You did me no favors by marrying a woman that you did not want to marry. You should have called off the wedding. No matter that we were on TV, that didn't matter. This was our lives. Her frustration is palpable, a rebuke to the franchise's pressurized timeline, 8 weeks of dates, rose ceremonies, and fantasy suites that compress lifetimes into sound bites. Nist, who'd applauded honesty about Fhima, laments the facade. I would have supported you. I would have been so happy. Instead, resentment festered. Turner regretted it and then he resented that he was married to me, she surmised, recounting how minor missteps triggered lashing out. Nist's introspection extends inward, owning her haste. I always said I liked to live my life without regrets, but boy, I made some mistakes here, she confessed. I regret getting married so quickly. That shouldn't have happened. This humility humanizes her amid Bachelor Nation spectacle, where contestants chase closure under confessional cameras. Launched in 2002, the franchise has spawned 28 seasons, grossing ABC billions while sparking debates on love's commodification. The Golden Bachelor, debuting October 2023, innovated by centering seniors, viewership spiked 86%, but critics question if accelerated arcs foster authenticity or artifice. Nist's post-show life blooms anew, grandchildren visits, travel, and advocacy for senior dating's nuances. Her avoidance of Turner at the finale? Not pettiness but priority, honoring healing over optics. In reality TV's rearview she emerges wiser, her story a cautionary coda to rushed rings.